Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and just want to say thank you all for being here part of the show today. It is a fantastic day for sure. Let me take a look at some stuff in the show today around Blackrock. What are they doing in the world of crypto? And then a couple other little tidbits I wanted to point out for everybody around some adoption pieces. So, anyways, before we do that, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel and like what you're hearing and seeing, consider subscribing. It does help the channel grow, and it does let YouTube know that the content here is worth others finding it. And to get to the end of the show, smash the likes for me. It allows other people to enjoy the content more so because the algorithms will say, oh, this guy's doing some pretty cool stuff. Fun stuff for sure. Mm. Anyways, thanks for being part of the show. Does mean a lot to me. We're going to take a look at the crypto charts here real quick right off the bat here. If you don't mind, we're going to check out Bitcoin, which had a really fun weekend over the past week where it got up into the $25,000 range, or it attempted to, it wicked up into it, which is kind of cool to see. But it's decoupling a little bit from the Dow Jones, which is kind of nice. It's kind of cool to see these different things decoupling here. Divi is on sale. If you are not paying attention to Divi being on sale, I would really consider checking it out. Not financial advice. Matic also on sale. Definitely should pay attention to that one. Axie Infinity is another good one to pay attention to. I thoroughly enjoy my Axie and the rewards that are there. Well, that's interesting. Shiba had a really interesting run. Wonder why. That's like a big run on a single day. That's interesting. I don't know. It's interesting. So yeah, the mortgage rates are down or up again. Excuse me. Just like I said they would be. They're gonna keep going up, which is gonna not be fun at all for the foreseeable future. It's just not. It's just not gonna be fun. Anyways, let's jump over here and check out what's going on. So this will rise Bitcoin soon. Okay. It's fun to pay attention to these types of people because guess what? They're the ones with big time money and they're looking into it. It's simple. Bitcoin needs more users for the price to really run. From 2012 to 2016, it was a fact that Bitcoin was a new, untested technology that brought a group of computer scientists to experiment with it. From 2016 to 2018, it was a proliferant proliferation, of digital currencies and the rapid rise of their prices and the advent of many new digital currency exchanges, and or that attracted an audience of speculators from 2018 to 2020. It was a bit quiet. But then DeFi summer took place, and then shortly after, there were more importantly, NFTs took the world by storm, which prompted several individuals that had never used a blockchain app or service before download a wallet and buy whatever coin or token they needed to purchase the NFTs. Yeah, that happened. It's continuing to happen. But let's see what happens here. So where was this other guy? Okay, no, we're not going to talk about that part. There was these other pieces in here. This is very interesting stuff here. In the near future, it will be financial institutions that will bring the next audience of new users to blockchain applications. Yep. And we're talking about BlackRock here, everyone. I also believe that the future will be coming much sooner than we think. Why? Because BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with $10 trillion under management as of January 2022, has partnered with Coinbase and announced that it had launched a spot Bitcoin private trust. That means that BlackRock will soon begin allocating a portion of its money into digital assets, which will most likely mean institutional and accredited investors that have never owned digital currencies will be given significant amounts of money to the fund to receive digital asset exposure. In addition, BlackRock is a leader of in its field, so BlackRock making a move into digital assets will give other asset managers confidence that they should be doing the same thing. We are already beginning to see this play out with a billionaire hedge fund manager Steve Cohen announcing he would be setting up a separate crypto-focused asset manager to trade spot digital currencies and derivatives just days after BlackRock's initial announcement. Guys and gals, this is what's going to happen. Now the banks are going to get into crypto. Now the financial markets are going to get into crypto. This is one of the big things that we need to pay attention to coming up here soon. I said it in other shows. Crypto is the exit strategy. Why would the big boys be setting up a connection point into digital assets? They're setting it up because they realize that it's also the exit strategy. Those of us who've been in this for such a long time, have accumulated so much that as much as we possibly been able to, now have that opportunity in front of us where we can sit here and go, guess what? I'm trying to tell everybody, this is where it's going to happen. And as people come out of the woodwork, hey, can you help me learn about this crypto? We just need to sit here and help them. And if it's people you've been telling for a long time about this crypto stuff, don't say I told you so. Help them. Help them understand. Help them learn. Help them get into it. The thing is that everyone doesn't realize about what people don't realize about cryptocurrency and how it works and whatnot is that it doesn't work without people showing others that it does work or how it works, things like that. And it's really important for us who've been in this for a long time to be gracious and teach them. There's not really a way for them to go and learn without doing, without actually risking. People are like, well, I don't want to lose any money or anything like that, but I want to learn how to do this. It's like, well, how much did you pay for your degree? If you got one, how much did you pay to go to school? Your car gets you from work or from home, from work, to the grocery store, etc. Well, what does that cost? You've got to learn to start somewhere. You didn't learn how to drive by reading something. You learned how to drive by doing. It's the same thing. You got to download an app on your phone. You got to go in and you got to buy. You got to learn how this works. You got to send. You got to receive, and just watch how quickly and amazing it happens. People's minds explode whenever they see that quickness and that speed and that happening like that. Is just beautiful to see that. It is fantastic. If there are people who want to learn how to do this type of stuff, send them to me if you're uncomfortable teaching them. Scrolling on the bottom of the screen right here, I do consultations, one-on-ones. Have them check it out. It's also listed in the description of the video. Astro Blockchain Consulting. I also have a Patreon. If you like more of the Papa Joe Show, I do a Patreon. It's $5 a month. It is as low as I can get it, kind of thing. I really wish I didn't have to. I want to be able to do a separate show where I can talk about things that are on my heart, things that we get this channel banned, things like that. And it makes it a lot more simple just to have that all separated over into another thing. I've already had to rework the plumbing behind the scenes a couple times because the channels have been taken down. Yeah. Just because I'm telling the truth about stuff. Because I'm having a conversation about things. That's what it's for. Our freedom of speech is under attack, and that is my way to figure out, yeah, there's a loophole. Let's have fun with that. Check it out. It definitely does help the channel out, and I do appreciate those of you who are a part of that. I really do. So, if there's people who want to learn, have them reach out to me if you're uncomfortable teaching them or whatnot, and I will walk you through how to do this stuff, and it's always a good stuff. It's always a good, fun time for me to do that kind of stuff. I just want to say one thing here real quick. All the big money's starting to come in. Just remember, making lifelong friendships through common ground in Bitcoin is a real thing. This past weekend was that. The first video for today, I did talk about what some of the stuff we did. Got to cook some really good food. And the most important thing, hang out with people that get Bitcoin, that get cryptocurrency, that get what's going on in the world, and have a good time. Have some good food and just relax. And those of you who helped me cook all that stuff, thank you again. I can't say it enough. Bitcoiners often share similar values. We really do, and are out to achieve the same mission. This alignment creates strong relationships with people from around the world, and I can promise you right now that is very true. Don't let this go away when the big money starts going in. When the Blackrocks of the world start getting involved in the crypto markets, these small special events where you get the people together and just have a good time, maybe learn from somebody who's doing something, maybe get some advice around security, technology, stuff like that. I cover those types of things. Check it out. Definitely worth doing it. This is really, really something I want people to remember. Okay? Pay attention and don't forget that that is important stuff. Listen, I've got a meeting here I gotta get ready for. So you guys and gals have a beautiful, wonderful day. I'll see you at 4:30 Eastern for the Patreon, and y'all be blessed. Take it easy.